with this great afternoon brings nothing but happiness the next week and beyond and beyond. Welcome to the channel. If you think that I've earned your time, please like and subscribe to the channel and let's grow this channel as we all been doing. And thanks to my subscribers who already done so. Thanks for helping the channel. Let's grow this channel to over 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So next week we have a lot to look forward to, but there's one thing, a lot of earnings coming out, not so much of our economic information data. We just have like initial claim that continues to going up and continuous claim that we can control because of the bad catalyst moves in the market. But other than that, there's one thing that Warren Buffett said: when you're selling, I'm buying. And when they're acting too greedy, I am out. I'm liquidating. Warren Buffett, I've seen all of this nonsense that's going on in the market right now from December. And he sold most of his stock that he had bought before my parents was born. So long this guy have been holding Apple from like some cents to when it went up so crazy and so high. Again, when people are being too greedy, he's out. And when they're selling, dumping all their shares, he's doing what? He's buying. This is the reason why I bought United Healthcare stock on Friday. I decided to spend like 30, I spent like 38,000 and got some shares in there. And I'm going to hold on. I'm trading this company. I am not investing in this company. I'm trading it. Why? The DOJ opened a catalyst into the firm saying that they're being looked into for some criminal charges. If you're not aware, please do your due diligence. It's not my information. It's out there for the public, for all of us to see what's going on. All right. So this is one of the catalysts that pulled the stock down, as you can see, and there's a lot of insider move that's going on, and it's just been crazy for the company. But there is some great upside to this. So let's look at it, some of it. So United Healthcare stock pulled back. Let's go over to the chart and break it down real quick and then go over some of the fundamentals of the stock that can either drive the stock up or pull it back down. All right, so let's break it down for a little bit. We can see that the stock hit 5-year lows. So let's go to max so we can see what's going on. Definitely this stock is always trading on the upside. Definitely a positive company worth billions of dollars. And we can see that this hacked as a negative news. So it pulled back all the way to $247. And again, you have to use, when when buying shares of a company, there's something called a 3-day rule. Look into it. So when a company is pulling back, you don't want to just jump in and catch a falling knife. You want to give it at least 3 days to pull back and sell off continuously. And normally on the fourth day, it will find some ground of support. Some ground of support it will find. Unless, like we've seen what happened with the tariffs, there's so much bad news. Like for example, here when they kill the CEO, you can see that the stock sell off for a little bit and then push right back up almost to all-time high. If you had got shares from $247 to currently where the stock is trading, you would have been up at least 19.25% on your investment or on your trade. So that is one of the good sentiment about it. Is this stock can recover anytime soon? We don't know. What if the DOJ reports and find nothing? This is going to have a positive catalyst to the stock, and it's just going to run right back up. So what is my intention of it? This is not me promoting this company, telling that, hey, you should buy, but I have seen this as a great opportunity to invest. Why? Let's go over and break down some of the fundamental aspect of this stock. Sorry about that. So let's look. There's a lot of selling technical on the stock, but let's break down how profitable this company is. First, the company market cap is $264.8 billion. Again, that is ridiculously high. That's a lot. And look at the price PE, look at the forward PE ratio. It's 12.2. which is significantly low for this company for the last 5 to 10 years. The company PE ratio has never traded this low before, and this is one of the main reasons. And the second, to top it off, they pay dividends. The company pay a $8.40 dividends. So that's something you definitely want to look into. Again, to invest in this stock is something that I tremendously see if you want to buy it for the long run. Because remember, the company is still not out of the water. There is so much news to be factored in. The CEO stepped down. Why did he step down? Because of personal responsibilities, as we were told. But immediately a new CEO was appointed, and with that new CEO that was appointed, which is Stephen Hensley, what he did. Look what he did, and this was released just 4 hours ago. United Care, United Healthcare new CEO bought bought over $25 million worth of the company's stock. I can tell you one thing for sure. Monday, this stock is going to go through the roof. Not just him. Again, the guy bought $25 million worth of the company's shares at an average price of 288 a piece on Friday the 16th. And not just him. Again, guys, the company shares on Friday were up at $291 a share for a total value of $5 million. So immediately the guy start making money on that 200, that $25 million worth that he bought. And not just him. Again, Christine Gill, buy. Look what she did. She bought 3,700 shares of the company shares that worth $1 million. And where did she, a price of 271? She got in at $271 per share, and she bought $1 million worth of shares. If this is not ridiculous, something is wrong, because why insiders are buying up these shares if the DOJ is looking into them for fraud, and if the company should be fined for fraud? You think they will buy all these shares in the company? No, absolutely not. They would not, because guess what? It means that their stock is gonna tank after any findings was reported. Just like supermarket computer, what Wall Street did to supermarket computer. Let's break it down. Supermarket computer was trading significantly high at, like, this was like 1500, and they do a split, and it went to 122 and 20 and 100 $122.09. And what they did, they say all these allegation stuff that are not true about the company, and the company dropped significantly. What they did, they shorted that company. They break it and short it. And what happened? When it was said the DOJ find nothing wrongfully that was going on. And it's the same thing happened. The CEO, what he did, he stepped away. He stepped away. And they immediately hire a new CEO. And when all of that good news came out, look what the stock did. The stock recovered tremendously from like 17, yep, $17, and swing all the way up to $68 a share, and now finding its way back up to where it was trading previously. That is just a prime example of what's going on with United Healthcare right now. So this is the reason why I put my cents and my little pennies in this company, because I seen that this company is going to ridiculously trade higher in the near future. Again, I'm just trading this company. I'm not here to sell this company to anyone. Do your own due diligence, because guess what? This is the only thing that's going to help you going forward with your investments. And I've seen this as a tremendous and great opportunity. And if the CEO himself is buying $25 million, $25 million is what some company use to create their company and maintaining their company for years, and just one CEO spending over $25 million buying shares. Just imagine when he's ready to leave this company, he's going to be tremendously rich, like he is already. So again, that is why I decided to get some shares in United Healthcare. other than that, the market took a dip. Why Friday? Because of the debt ceiling is rising, and I never to pay a lot of attention to it because it's not something. It's news are always going to be fluctuating in the market and going to cause market to trade on the upside and the downside. But you can see that a lot of people are buying shares. United Healthcare Director Timothy Flem's buy. Here we go again, buy another. So again, the director bought 1,533 shares of the company stock. This was Friday again. Again, if all the insiders are buying up the shares of the company, something is going to be happening soon, and I don't want to be left out of it because most of them are getting these shares for tremendously cheap beneficial. Sometimes they do stuff like this to bring the company down so they can reallocate this money into companies and make millions of dollars off this company, make trillions of dollars off this company. Remember, it's a paying dividend company. Not just you have your capital there, it pays you dividends to hold those shares. So this is one of the reasons why I decided to get myself some United shares. But other than that, for next week, we're just looking for the regular and 10-year Treasury yield still hovering around 4.45. So that's something that we're watching and to see. But next week, not a lot. I'm just going to be focusing on one stock, which is just United Healthcare, because it's so much news that's going around on this stock, and I see this news as a good catalyst, and all of the investors, the insiders, are buying the shares. So it's a great sentiment why I am loading up on it. So until then, like and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel.